Hi everyone, so today's video is going to be on achieving this look. It's an everyday makeup look, so if you'd like to see how I achieved this look, keep watching. Hi everyone and welcome. I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial today for you. It's obviously on mature skin. I've already primed my face basically using the Magix smoothing product, and if you've got any deep pores, what this does, it actually fills it so it gives you a smoother finish. Now my pores mainly, they're not bad, but it still just gives it a smooth surface before applying your foundation. My foundation that I'm going to be using today is the Avon True Colour Flawless Liquid Foundation in the shade Nude. This is a new bottle that I've just started because my old one ran out in the shade Nude. So I'm going to start by applying my foundation. So I've just put some on my brush and I'm literally just applying it all over my face. So let me just brush this in. Now I really like this foundation because it's a buildable one that you can build up if you need it to be have more coverage. Now as you're getting older as well with your skin, you tend to get broken veins that come, so I've actually got some on the side of my face here. So let me just get this brushed in, and the colour match with this is pretty good against the side of my neck, so I'm just really going to brush to blend that down, and it's not, you can see it's not a hard shade difference, because sometimes I do think some people get the shade wrong. So when you're doing it, once you've put it on your face, just compare your face to your neck and just see that you've no harsh line going around your jawline, and always try to just take it down into your neck to blend it. And if you notice that it's too dark, then you may need to go, well, you will need to go either 1 or 2 shades lighter to try and get it to look as natural as it can look. So what I'm going to do now then, I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I've just got the it's the Mark Sculpting brow pencil, and if you can see it, it's a square pencil that's in it, and it's in the shade Auburn. So let me just apply this. So I'm just getting that going up, bringing it across there, and then just feathering down on the tail. Okay, bringing that up. Do the next one. Now as I say, my spoolie has gone missing at the minute, so I'm actually using this until I find it. So I'm just brushing in what I've done. Okay, going across the top, brushing that up. And you usually find you get one and then other one don't want to play. So I'm just going to get that area there so that that's roughly matching. Now once I've done that, what I tend to do, I grab for a Q-tip, and the ones I've got, it's got the wider one on one and the pointed one on the other, and I literally just very lightly go around my brows and just neaten up, because when I've brushed it, you usually find you're actually moving a bit of the product onto your face. So I just need that to be a little bit thicker looking there to match the opposite side. There's a bit of a blank spot there, and that, yeah, happy with that. So what I'm going to do next then, I'm going to actually put some concealer on my lids and underneath my eyes. And it's on the top of my lids, it's acting as a primer for my eyeshadow. So I'm just going to dot a few of this. I'm going to put a little bit just there and a little bit there. So let me just get that in there. And then I'm just going to use my finger to blend this in. Now you don't want to apply this too thick underneath your eye. As I said, with mature skin, we've got wrinkles and we don't want it sitting in there and looking cakey. So if you just put a tiny amount, and when you're doing it again, if you're patting it underneath your eyes, again, so you're not dragging your skin, just rub those two in, and then I'm just gonna basically rub it in just under there. And we're ready to begin with the eyeshadow. So the concealer I was using was the Mark one, which comes, as you know, you've seen on a wand, and that's in Fair. You can get it in 3 colours, 3 or 4 colours. I think it's Fair, is it light to medium, medium, and then there's a darker one. Now you can also get this in a compact form, and I have used that before, and I think it's very similar product to what's in both of them. They're both from the Mark range in the Avon, but I like this because of the application tip. The eyeshadow that I'm going for is the Cargo Cosmetic palette, and it's Wanderlust. So the shades that's in here, you can see, and the ones I'm going to be using today, I'm going to be using the light for the area here, and then I'm going to be using the, what's that say? Navigate, which is this one on the end, for the outer corner and on top. And then I'm going to go on the top area here, which is my brow bone, with Discover, which is this cream one. And then I'm going to go to another Naked 3 palette for a dark brown one for my outer corners. So let me just start by applying the light, and this is going to be just on. I'm just going to fetch that just over there, okay? And here I'm going to do the same, where I'm just doing the first half, and again just fetching that slightly over. And I'm just checking in this mirror side that, and isn't that a lovely shade, that, you know, for your first half of your eye? Okay, so I'm going to go in now with the Navigate for the outer corners and the top lid. So I'm just going to brush that across, and then I'm literally going to fetch it just over on the top part of my eye socket. Okay, so I'm just blending that underneath and then just fetching that over. Let's do the same on the other side. Okay, just bringing that over, blending it in and fetching it in on the outer corner. Now also, what I've started doing, and I started doing it months ago, is on this top bit here, you'd normally reach for a blending brush, but just watch how easy this is. So I'm going to use my ring finger here, and all I'm going to do is on the top is literally once and twice and 3 times just run. Can you see how smooth that's gone just with my finger as opposed to that one? And then I'm just going to go on this one and literally just rub, and basically I'm just smoothing that down so there's no harsh edges on it, instead of going in with a brush and doing a million times. And it just works because I've got the concealer underneath. It just works, and it's smoothing together to get that smooth look. Now, underneath, what I'm going to do with the shade Navigate, this what I've just put on here, I'm actually just going to go in, and I'm doing it actually with, this is actually an eyebrow pencil, and I'm just going to take that underneath my lids, because I haven't used eyeliners for ages, because I find it's just easy and simple basically to use your matching eyeshadow that you've got on top underneath your eye. Okay, now with that, what I will do then, I will reach for my blending brush, if I can find it. Can I find it? Where are you? Here in front of my eyes. And then all I'm going to do basically is just run that underneath to smooth the line so it's not harsh. Because again, especially with age, it's not a nice look going for a harsh eyeliner. What I'm going to do next then, I'm going to go with the Naked Free palette. Okay, I'm going to go in with, it's the last one, this one, so it's a deep chocolate brown. And what I'm going to do with that, I'm just basically going to, where's my little brush? I've got a tiny brush that I'm going to apply that to, and I'm literally going to just apply it just to my outer corner. I'm not going to go anywhere else, just my outer corner. It's on both eyes. Let's get rid of that, and again, because you've got your cream concealer, just wipes off. And then I'm going to get my blending brush, and I'm literally just going to blend that in working inwards so it all flows. Okay, and then on the other eye, let's just blend that along. And then I'm just going to take my middle finger this time, because it's got no product on it, and literally just smooth the top of that once again so it just looks flawless. I'm going to then take this again, which is an eyebrow brush, but I'm using it to actually apply a darker shade under my eye. Okay. Oops, oh no, I've got that on there. And then what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to put some on here, and I'm actually going to just drag it across my lid as close to the lashes as I can get it. Okay. Okay, so onto the mascara then. So I'm opening a brand new one today, and this is the Bad Gal Bang from Benefit. I actually bought these on duty free. I've got a couple of, well, a few mascaras that's on the go, but it's got to the point where they're just drying up. So I thought, we'll open a new one. Now, I'm normally a Maybelline gal, but I do like Benefit as well. Oh, whoa! Whoa, let me just curl my eyelashes first. Okay, now we're good to go. Now, because this is basically a everyday look, I'm not gonna be really building up the mascara, because if it was a night out, I'd probably put 3 coats on. Nah, I'm just cleaning it up as I go along. And what I tend to do, let me get a clean one, if I've smudged with my mascara, the round pointy one, what I do is go to it and I'm turning the Q-tip so it's lifting it as I'm going, so it's not rubbing it into the skin, it's actually lifting it as it goes along because I'm turning it. Such an easy way of removing it, because I know some people wait until it's dry to take it off, but I just choose to remove it as I'm doing it. So let's get, oh, I forgot to do it again. Okay, go. And this is such, can you see, it's such a great mascara, and this is just one application. It was my eldest daughter who actually got me on Benefit mascara. It's not this one that's a favourite, it's one of the other ones, but it's a Benefit brand. Right, so let's look at that then. Still a bit under there, isn't there? Right, so I'm more than happy with that application. I'm just going to neaten that up there. Yeah, and can you see how it's come straight off by just twirling it? Oh, that's actually my eyelash that I'm trying to get off, I tell you, old age. So, what I'm going to be doing now then, bronzing. So this is the Avon True. It used to be known as Arabian Glow, but and this colour is, what colour is this? Let me see if I can find it for you. Light bronze, this one. So I'm just going to apply it with an angled brush, and I'm just going to put it literally up my cheekbones. And you will notice that I'm not going to be pursing my lips to do this, because as I've already mentioned, the more you're doing that, you're just giving yourself more wrinkles in this area. So just train yourself to know, you know, your sort of cheekbones are here, your high cheekbones, you just want to be going underneath that area. So I'm just going to rub that in, and then I'm just going to take it under my nose, okay, and then I'm just going to go down the side. I'm not making any harsh lines, and then I'm just going to take it just slightly down from my hairline. I'm not going up to my hairline because I'm transitioning with my colour. It will actually darken my grey natural hair if I go up into the hairline. So I'm just coming slightly lower than that. I'm then going to go under my chin and take it down and then across my jawline. Now, in this day and age at the moment, nobody else is going to be seeing this because we're all wearing masks. So that is my bronzer done. And then what I'm going to do then, I'm using the Strobe and Glow highlighting kit for the highlighter, and I got this from Boots, and I think it was £5. Yeah, and it's the Moa Luxe. So it's one of the cheaper brands, and inside, in the top, you've got a compact with powder in. Now, it's not very often that I use that because, to say it's a highlighter, this is matte. But underneath, it's got a lovely cream highlighter. So again, because I'm mature and I've got wrinkles, I don't want to be, let me just get that nice, I don't want to be using it high up. I want it just to be sitting just on top where I've just bronzed. And I'm literally just going to blend that in and keep it below where my wrinkles are in this area, because again, with creams you'll find it will sit in your creases, like where I was talking about the concealer. If you're using a cream highlighter, you've got the same, it can give you the same problem. So I'm just going to rub that in, so I've just got my highlighted cheek, and then I'm just going to do the opposite side. So I'm just going to put that there and basically just rub it in. So I've got my highlighted, and it's so easy to do. I'm going to take a tiniest amount and just put this on the edge of my nose, so it just looks like the light's catching my nose. Now you can do, if you want, you can take a little bit down the bridge of your nose, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put it just on the tip of my nose, and there's just a tiny amount that I don't even have to bother blending that. Then I'm going to get a tiny amount and I'm going to just put it on my Cupid's bow. so that's just going to highlight the tip of my top lip. So let's go in now with a lip liner. Yes, so I'm using it's the Mark 1 again from Avon, and it's the Pro Line Perfector. And this is a little bit thicker than the lip liner Glimmer Stick. So I actually line my lips before I apply lipstick. Okay. So that is my lips lined. Now sometimes, depending what, if I'm going for a bronze type, taupe type, nude lip colour, then sometimes I actually line the whole of my lips with this before actually applying a lipstick. Now, what I'm going to put on before my lipstick is, this is a lip conditioner. It's from the Luxe range, but this isn't available anymore. But what you can get that's actually better than this, and it is from Avon again, and it's the Anew lip conditioner. What I tend to do, because I've got one upstairs, I put it on before I go to bed, and then when I get up in the morning, I know my lips are lovely and soft. So this is a Luxe one, but it's not as good as the Anew one, but like I said, this has actually gone out of the range. And in winter, you will find you do need moisturising on your lips, because especially when it gets really cold and it gets to freezing points, the harshness that it'll take on your lips, your skin, your hands. We went away, and I think it was 4 or 5 years ago. My daughter was studying in Pittsburgh for 10 months, and she actually said, anybody for New York for New Year's Eve. So my husband had actually said to me, shall we go for Christmas? I went, go where? He went, over to see Beige. He says, we'll do Pittsburgh and then we'll go on to New York. I went, and I never dreamt, ever, that I'd be going away for Christmas, because I do love Christmas. But we actually went, yeah, then let's do it. But in Pittsburgh, the temperatures, it was so cold within 2 days. I didn't take any moisture for my lips, and within 2 days it was all cracked, you know, the skin was dry and it was flaking. They were a mess. But then when we got on to New York, they actually had the hottest Christmas since, I think it was 1939. Literally, Christmas Day, I'd got a silk top on, no sleeves, a Christmas hat on, and like a thin shawl, because it was so warm. I mean, actually, we went walking through Central Park, and there was 4 of us, because both his daughters went, and me and Kevin. And the looks we were getting, just because we got Christmas, it's as if they thought, they're aliens. But, you know, here in England, we do it. So if we go away, which that was for the first time, but having said that, I would definitely do it again. Because, you know, when your kids are grown up, it's not like when they're small. So, yeah, where am I? Lipstick. Right, so what I'm going to do, and what I have been doing, I'm not going to be putting lipstick on. This highlighter, I'm actually going to be using on my lips. Now, I've got some white lipsticks, and I love white. Even from being a young kid in my early 20s, especially in summer when you've got a bit of a tan, to have a white lipstick on looks great. And a lot of people won't think to use that colour, but I think I wore it last summer, not this summer, last summer, and I went shopping with a friend, and a couple of people have commented on how nice my lipstick looks, and they went, what colour is it? I says, it is a white pearlised lipstick. So this, because it's like a highlighter, you've got the same type of, so what I'm going to do is literally rub it along my lips. On the top. Now I just do need to touch that liner up, because I can just see there and there, and I'm applying this really with a feather touch, because I don't want a harsh line there, because what I'm putting on my lips is quite light. But can you see how nice that goes with the colouring that I've used on my face? So just because it's for a highlighter doesn't mean you can use it on, you can't use it on different parts of your face. I mean, like, I won't think twice about using it on my eyelids. As you see, you've seen on my nose, my lips. And it's the same with, sometimes if I've got like a dark eyeshadow, if you want to make it a bit, let's say ombre-ish, and you got a really high pigmented, glistening eyeshadow, you can pat it on the inner part of your lips, purse them together, and that gives you a really nice finish. So what I'm going to do now then is I've got a face powder, and this is from the Anew range, so it's the high-end range of makeup in the Avon, and the Anew range is aimed at mature skin, and this one's in Nude Beige. They only have it in two colours. I think there's Soft Beige and Nude Beige, but Soft Beige is too light for me. So I'm going to get, it's a double-sided brush. I think I picked this up in Boots. There's no brand on it. And I'm literally going to basically tap it in the pot, and I'm just going to literally just slightly brush over my face with this. And it just gives you that extra bit of coverage that we need. And then all that's left to do, finishing spray. Again, Avon, and again it's from the Malt range, and I think this is about £3, and this lasts us forever, seriously. So I'm just going to close my eyes and I'm going to spritz that all over my face, and I'm just going to leave that to dry, and then that is the finished look. So I'm just going to now do my hair, get dressed, and then I'll show you the finished look. So guys, this is my finished look. Just put my hair up, and this is basically what would be my everyday makeup routine. Most days now I do have my hair up because I am transitioning, and I think I'm about 9 months into it now. It's actually looking quite nifty, I think. You know, you can just get the grey coming through. I am liking the colour that it's going to be, but I don't know if you actually saw the video where I was showing you how to make a bed runner. When I actually watched the video back, because I got my hair down, I was horrified how bad it looked at the back, because it's not very often that I have my hair down now. It looks far better when I've got it up because of the transition. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got any questions on anything, just ask me in the comments below. So bye for now, and see you soon.